Two. Okay, two for me is the Oregon left guard Emmanuel Pregnon, who has experience at tackle early in his career, but will be an interior player in the NFL. I thought he was exceptional in 2025. 6'5", 318 pounds. We're expecting just a massive, explosive interior blocker with really good length and power, able to overwhelm defenders in the run game while providing functional high upside pass protection. I think he just looks like a physical NFL guard who has really good potential, built like a prototype interior mauler, wins with that power, wins with his length, and has is able to have immediate physical impact at the NFL level. Say uses that massive frame and long arms and is able to control defenders early, moves interior defenders off the ball with ease as well. He's able to create lanes and uses in gap and inside zone schemes. I could see how that would work really well in terms of being able to enforce his ability to push open running lanes with his hot motor, and he's just commanding through the way he negotiates through contact. Poppy hands as well that immediately stuns defenders, effortlessly efficient with his accuracy and able to clearly win with counter moves when he needs to while maintaining his anchor. Plays low and balanced as well to maintain leverage, makes it extremely difficult to uproot him as well, especially because of his anchor and his size, and is a really good finisher in terms of the mentality you look for at the position. He can play a little bit too tall at times, so his pad level could, there's instances where that isn't necessarily consistent. While I liked it most of the time, it wasn't always consistent, and that can mean that he can be over aggressive with his lunging in as a run blocker, and his lateral agility was maybe just average. But I think, to me, there wasn't many instances of weaknesses on his tape, and I think that he will be able to start day one in the NFL.
Yeah, he's a player I also like, and the Owen's covered a lot of it quite nicely. A couple of the things that stand out for me, he has got rare length for a interior guy, which gives him a really wide strike radius, and he can recover even when his technique isn't there because of that length. He's quite light on his feet for someone of his size as well. And you're right, he does sometimes play a bit too tall, but he's got that raw athletic profile that NFL teams will really like. He's got good torque and angles rather than just relying on brute force. Um, he could probably add a little bit to that frame if he needed to as well, even though he's a big guy. Um, Run blocking is a mix of, for me, some really dodgy plays and then some really flashy plays as well. He's got good explosiveness length, and he manages to pull really well, and reach those blocks, not a problem. Um, Pass protection, I think he's really good in pass protection as well. His length and foot quickness. Once he sets himself in, he is really, really difficult to move off the ball. That's when he sinks his hips, which he does most of the time. But we've talked about that too tall. Sometimes speedier rushers can get around him, but when he sinks his hips, he's really difficult to move. Again, he's transferred twice and been through the system and knows what it takes to be coached by a lot of different people as well. And there's only good things they've said about his character all through those teams. Um, Start him straight away, plug and play. He's number 3 on my list.
Yeah,
So again, I think we see him very similarly.
yeah.